Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Psychonauts. I am your friendly neighborhood Pokeprof. When we last left off, we had just defeated Eagle of the Wrestler Quartet, as I like to call them. And we're actually pretty close to finishing up Black Velvetopia here. Let's wait for El Odio to go through here, and we want to go down this manhole cover, because this shows us something that we haven't seen yet so far. Unlike the rest of this level, which has been mostly dealing with, you know, the bull, the wrestlers, and all that stuff like that, this is distinctly different. Let's get away from this guy and shoot the heck out of him. There we go. Get rid of you as well. As you notice, this kind of looks like a rundown school of some sort. This is also where we get to start seeing how we really start needing the cobweb duster here. Because this is one of the few points where basically if we don't have the cobweb duster, we can't move onward into the game. I originally thought that was actually meant to be something, but that's actually just a drain.
I'm starting to feel like I'm back in high school, which is weird because I'm only 10.
Oh, so that's actually how old you are, Raz. This also makes me think, maybe there's a bit of a mind melding thing going on over here when it comes to the Psychonauts. That they start taking on people's, like, actual personalities and whatnot as they continue onward. Or just something of that, something to that extent at the very least. Let's grab a few more of these figments. Double check to see if there's anything down here. Nope, there is not, other than a figment. Is there actually a teleporter down here? Or is that above us? Considering the way up is over there, I think it's above us. We also get to see one of his vaults. To find out what exactly is going on in Edgar's mind. That's different from the name we saw earlier. And they aren't exactly looking like they're something out of, you know, matadors and whatnot. Oh. Maybe something's going on here, and Edgar's just kind of sprucing it up a little bit in his mind. Wouldn't be the first time we've seen that happen. Oh. It looks like Edgar's still suffering from a broken heart regardless, though. So, maybe we'll have to make sure first, but it seems like nothing is exactly as it seems when we enter a person's mind. Let's grab this real fast. Oh, and there's another little thing. Maybe I can actually get this right this time. Alright, so let's try this again. I screwed up the first time. Let's see if I can get it this time. If I can actually hit the right buttons. There we go. There we go. So I was right. So I'll need to probably re-enter the level to go back for that last time. But let's go up here and see what we actually got rewarded with. Other than just an open path. And it would be enemies. What I always wanted. Jesus, those guys take a beating. Alright. Is there actually nothing down here, really? Nope, there's a guy who needs to be rescued. So let's go ahead. Pull that up. Light everything on fire, because fire is pretty. And that should get rid of everything. And hey, that's the baggage that we saw before. And now we actually have a little bit of quick movement between the collie and the sewers down here. That's good to know, actually. And since we saw it down here, let's try opening up... Ooh, banana. Let's try opening up this area with the guitar painting. See if it will lead us anywhere important. Upwards. Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't look like it. So maybe we need a different kind of thing here. Either way, let's go back into the sewer real fast. Because there was another way to go up, and that would be back here. Way back here. Okay, let's ignore you. Troll. And we're back over here where we were to begin with. Let's stay as far away from you as possible and just bullet hell the crap out of ya. We should be fine now. We gotta get up there. Really? For someone who is insane, you are really full of sensors, Edgar. Come on now. Okay, there's the teleporter we were hearing earlier. And we should have another dog over here. Maybe he can give us more explanation on why we were seeing Edgar more or less in high school downstairs. Yo, Dalmatian, tell us.
Edgar Tegley sent me. You know, the famous painter. How about a discount?
Famous painter? Edgar? Yeah, right.
You don't give discounts or you don't think he's famous?
Look, I'm sorry, but eating lunch every day in the art teacher's room does not make you a famous painter. Anyway, you only did that to hide out from the school wrestling team.
Yep, that pretty much confirms it.
Hey, there's no shame in hiding from wrestlers. They're trouble, especially the wild animal type.
Oh, what do you mean wild animals? Like dogs, huh? Or you got a problem with me now?
Yes, I would like to wrestle. Nah, not really.
No, I just meant wrestlers can be tough. I didn't mean you.
Oh, you don't think I'm tough now? Why, 'cause I'm a Dalmatian? Hey, we can't all be St. Bernards and Bulldogs, you know.
Uh-huh. But this honestly goes to prove that not everything's cracked up to be in Edgar's mind.
Has Edgar always had a problem with wrestlers?
No way. In fact, he used to be the captain of his high school wrestling team. He took them all the way to the state semifinals one year, and then he choked. Cost the team the entire match.
Why did he choke? Did they get him in one of those pile driver things?
No. Edgar's girlfriend, Lana Panzoni, dumped him after the first period for Dean LeGrant, the head of her cheerleading squad. Tegley was worthless after that. The other team just tossed him around the rest of the day like a half sack of pork rinds. Oh, man. His squad hated him after that. The whole school did.
Jeesh. Broken heart can do a lot to a man.
How sad. Especially since it all happened to him again with Dingo and Lampita.
Oh, right. Yeah, they exist.
Not made up at all, those two.
Sheesh.
Hey, I got some original Picassos over here if you're interested, by the way.
Yeah. Raz is 10, so you gotta remember that. He's a smart kid,
Yes,
but...
run. Run from the horror.
Mm-hmm. Now, of the two paintings here, this is the only one that you're really going to need. You will need this one if you're wanting to go complete everything 100%.
Okay, what I was going
but...
for here was a creeping vine. The kind that grows up walls. But it just ended up looking like a truck driver's hairy back. But without the charisma.
The fact that you are willing to admit that you made it look like a truck driver's hairy back is questionable, to say the least, Mr. Dalmatian. Where's your 100 siblings? Let's go ahead and buy this.
Well, maybe you can write it off on your taxes as a loss. A catastrophic loss, even.
You're really critical of your own artwork, and this is coming from a guy who will erase and delete entire things just because it doesn't live up to his standards. And even then, something that was your standards before, I will go and delete after. Anyway. Ooh. One more level and we'll gain a upgrade to our levitation power. I honestly forget what that does. And I doofed. Let's go back. Let's see. Come on, Raz. Okay. Let's not come on, Raz. This is what I get for trying to be all cool and funny and trying to get on with my levitation power, and I screw up. The reason we're up here, though, is for twofold, actually. One, there's one of the tags here that we're needing. And two, we can actually enter in this area over here with the painting we just got. That should take care of those guys. And let's go ahead and pull out the window painting. Voila! We can actually take this painting down, and while I am not 100% sure if it will actually lead you to a different place if you put it up somewhere else, it will lead us onto the next area by going into here. Also give us a little preview of anything we're skipping, so we're probably going to see at least a figment or two that I missed. We also get an increase to our maximum amount of lives, which is good considering how many I lost back in the Milkman level. Let's see. Oh, and there's the last card that we have to deal with. We also have a dog down there like the other ones. See if can I actually get around this without activating it.
You look pretty jumpy. What's the problem?
I'm supposed to paint an ad for the big fight between Dingo the Matador and the town bull. Only the bull's on a rampage right through where the painting needs to go.
Dingo the Matador! I need to talk to him!
His apartment's right upstairs. While you're there, maybe you can convince him to take care of the bull.
Interesting. Also, the reason I'm trying to avoid activating the card there is because, well, the card makes an annoying sound when it's activated. And we have to go up here. So I don't want to have that sound playing through the entire conversation we're going to have up here. And this is also where basically it flat out refuses you to go any further until you have the cobweb duster. Which is why the sooner you get it, the better.
Got it!
Got another tag. I think that means we've actually got all the tags now. So that's something to keep in mind when it comes back to going and getting all the emotional baggage later. I think we've actually seen all of them, which is different from the Milkman conspiracy, where in the Milkman conspiracy we actually did not see where they all were. Oh, did I actually find a secret area in here? Yes, I did. I actually never went this way before.
Got it!
Can I? Oh, and you can rail grind on this. Oh, and that's how you actually get one of the emotional baggage. That's neat to know. I actually missed this in my practice playthrough. Well, sometimes it's really good to explore. Alright, well now that we're here, let's go ahead and grab this emotional baggage here. And talk to the Matador dude. Yo, fight the bull.
Ah, you must be the towel boy. You want an autograph? I don't just hand those out. And that's a good lesson for you. Anticipate disappointment. Take me. I'm the greatest bullfighter who's ever lived, yet my upcoming match against the town bull has received virtually no marketing support. A towering advertisement was supposed to have been painted just outside my window. But as you can see, the job hasn't even been started.
I think that bull is trampling anyone who tries to paint on the wall. Maybe you could stop it.
So instead of challenging the bull before a stadium packed with screaming women, you want me to fight it on the street in front of one dog and one child wearing a crude towel boy disguise? That's a terrible idea. Here's a better one. You go get that billboard painted and I'll reward you handsomely, which is how I do everything. As an advance, I'll give you one of my secret weapons. Use it if anyone gets stubborn.
And we have the last psychic power. The power of confusion. So yeah, pretty much we now have confusion grenades. If you remember the fight with the brain tank, we basically have the little thing that it had now. Really funny is you just aim and throw. And it pretty much confuses the ever-living heck out whatever you hit it with. It's pretty much how we are going to be using things right at this point. Now let's see, can I... Yes, there we go, didn't activate it. Alright, Bulldog, let's get this thing painted.
Hey, we really gotta get that billboard painted.
Okay, man, here's the plan. Step 1, I quit we. Step 2, we, which is now just you, runs out there and gets killed painting the billboard.
Maybe I can distract the bull while you paint. It's so crazy, it just might work.
Or maybe it's so crazy that it's just extra crazy. There's absolutely no way I'm going out there, man.
Come on, you're a bulldog. Show some backbone. Plus, who wants to go for a walk? Who wants to go for a walk?
Stupid dog brain. All right, let's go.
Great. When I say go, boy, get moving.
So here's the thing I'm curious about. Does that work on all dog-based characters? So I gotta do it on Doggy Kruger. Oh, that's actually a really bad place for you to stop. You know what? I'm not gonna risk the poor dog here. I'm gonna wait until El Odio here is done cheering and whatnot, and then I'm gonna try and throw another grenade. You also want to be a little conservative. You know, I can speak words with these grenades, simply for the fact that, well, you only get 5 of them, and, well, you're going to be needing them for the boss of this particular level. So let's go ahead and throw it in the completely wrong direction. Alright, let's try it this time. Let's throw it right in front of here. Should stop. There we go. Go, boy. Now we just gotta sit tight while he is painting that. But this guy, this bull should be like that for a little while, so we should be okay. And there's the painting. It looks alright. That should start something up here. There we go.
It's not great, but I suppose it's just barely good enough. Come see me if you still want your reward.
Of course.
You know, your advice didn't work.
Really? Then here's some new advice. I don't know what you're talking about.
How about that reward?
Fine then. 1 autograph.
You know, my bulldog friend could still paint a beer gut on that poster out there.
All right, here, take this. But I warn you, I won't be able to sign it.
Who would want you to sign this? So that's like, what, my second increase to my health pool?
You should really go out there and stop that bull.
Elodio and I will fight someday, in the ring, and he will die.
Uh-huh. But with that done, we now can actually go and fight the last of the wrestlers proper. But we're running out of time. So I say let's end this off by checking on our bulldog friend and see how he's doing real fast.
I think it turned out pretty well. On the other hand, I'm colorblind.
Well, most dogs are colorblind from what I've always understood, but there's that. Anyway, with that, I say let's just hang out here and we'll see y'all next time. Until then, friends, take care.